Welcome to today's tutorial on how to create a data source connection from Cognos Analytics to your planning analytics environment. My name is Bill Primerano. I'm the worldwide technical sales leader for IBM Planning Analytics with Watson. And today I'm going to walk you through the very simple steps of creating that data source connection so that you now can have that real-time interaction from your data coming from IBM Planning Analytics with Watson to your dashboards that you create in Cognos Analytics. To start, there's a couple of pieces of information that we are going to need in order to establish this connection. The first thing that you're going to want to do is find that data folder where your models are stored. And so in my case here, I've gone in and I found the configuration file. On here, I need two things. I need the admin host and I need the HTTP port number. So IBM demos and 50019 in the instance of the models that I want to work with. Now that I have that key piece of information, I'm here on my IBM Cognos Analytics welcome page. If you notice, up in the top corner is where our menu is. So you're going to go and open your menu and you want to go to Manage. Now, in here there's a lot of different options, but we want to create that data server connection. So when we select it, we want to now create and add that data server. So the first thing we do is select, well, what type of data server connection are we doing? And in this instance, we are choosing IBM Planning Analytics because that's the data set that we want. But you do have this entire list of other options. Now, I need to name this data server connection. So before I do anything, I want to give that server connection a name. It's a little long, but you got the idea. We gave it a name. The next thing we need to do is those two pieces of information that I reminded you in the beginning that you will need. We need to enter them here. My TM1 data host is IBM demos in my instance for my server, and that HTTP port was 50019. Once I enter that information, I can close that and I can test my connection. And we can see here that it was successfully connected, so we need to save this in order to get the cubes and your data information through. The next thing we do is we want to look at the cubes that are available to us. So maybe in this case, I want to make a data module out of my operating costs. So here, I go to my catalog, see the operating cost, and I select to create the data module. Now, I want to put this in my personal content here, so to easily find it, and I want to get rid of the name catalog, so I just want to call it operating cost. You can call it whatever you want, but the point is you need to find a home, whether it be in your personal content or the team content. Now that I save that, I am able to leverage that information in creating my reports. Go back to my dashboard here, and I want to create a quick exploration. Now remember, we put that content into my content, so I can easily find this right here. And I want to do the exploration based off of that content. And here, I'm just going to do a very simple column chart. Now, because we've created that data source connection from Cognos Analytics to your Planning Analytics with Watson database, you'll now see all of the components of that model right here along the side. First thing I want to do is I want to select some data to create my visualization. For the bars, maybe I'm going to go in here and I'm going to look at my statistics. And I want to bring that in here to the bars. And for the length, I want my operating costs to come across. So now that I have some two main pieces of information, the visualization will start to create. Now, if you notice, it's just one big bar. So what you want to do is you want to go in and filter some of those statistics. So I'm going to go in here and I want to do a search on anything that maybe is lockbox. Okay, so here I can select these, but maybe I also want to select credit card as a search criteria. Okay, now I'm going to say done to this. Quickly, you'll see I have now created those. That is how simple it is to go from having nothing there at the data source connection, add the connection to your planning analytics with Watson database, bring that into Cognos Analytics, and create an exploration right here on the fly. Thank you for joining me in this segment on how to create a planning analytics data source connection into Cognos Analytics. Once again, my name is Bill Primerano, the Worldwide Technical Sales Leader for IBM Planning Analytics with Watson. Have a great day.